Darkness fills Leo's bedroom, shadows playing on the walls in the faint moonlight. 10-year-old Leo lies awake, his eyes wide, fixed on the ceiling above. Eerie shadows stretch and morph, fueled by the soft glow filtering through the window. A sense of unease settles in, as Leo's imagination turns the shadows into monsters. The darkness pulses, amplifying every creak and whisper in the old house. In the dead of night, a floorboard creaks, shattering the silence. Leo startles in his bed. He clutches the covers tightly, as if warding off unseen threats in his dimly lit bedroom. His breath hitches, growing shallow and rapid, a visible sign of rising panic. Shadows dance on the walls, amplifying the sense of dread that fills the room. Leo's eyes dart frantically, searching. Fear etches every line of his face in the stark light. He scans the room, his pupils dilating, as he struggles to pinpoint the source of the sound. Each shadow seems to hold a threat, every corner a potential danger. His breath hitches, a silent plea escaping his lips as the tension mounts. Mom, Sarah, walks quietly down the hallway, a gentle concern etched on her face. A sliver of light peeks from under Leo's door, breaking the hallway's dimness. Sarah pauses, her eyes fixed on the light, a silent question forming in her mind. She hesitates, hand raised, contemplating whether to knock or simply listen. The silence of the hallway amplifies the mystery behind the closed door. A mix of worry and curiosity flickers across Sarah's expression in the dim light. With a soft creak, Sarah pushes the door open, a sliver of light cutting through the dim child's bedroom. Leo startles, his small body tensing in the sudden intrusion of light and sound. Sarah's voice is soft, filled with gentle concern. "Everything okay, sweetie?" In the dim light, Sarah's eyes search Leo's face for any sign of distress or fear. The room is quiet, save for their soft breaths, a moment of tenderness amidst the shadows. In the dim room, Leo trembles, a silent scream trapped in his throat, his body a canvas of fear. He shakes his head, words failing him, the weight of terror pressing down with suffocating force. His hand rises, a wavering beacon in the darkness, pointing towards the wall. Shadows dance ominously, twisting into monstrous shapes that fuel Leo's mounting terror. Eyes wide with unspoken fear, Leo stares, a prisoner of the night's haunting visions. In the dim light, Sarah sits on Leo's bed, her figure a comforting presence against the shadows. Sarah gently pulls Leo into a hug, her embrace a silent promise of safety and warmth. Her voice soft, Sarah whispers, "It's just the shadows, Leo. They can't hurt you." Leo melts into Sarah's embrace, seeking solace as the shadows dance around them. In the dim room, Sarah's silhouette moves against the window as she delicately adjusts the heavy curtains. The moonlight softens, its harsh glare subdued, as the room transforms into a haven of gentle shadows. The once menacing shadows stretch and recede, losing their sharp edges in the newfound softness. A palpable sense of relief fills the air as the oppressive darkness begins to lift, replaced by calm. "Better?" Sarah asks, her voice a soft whisper in the newly tranquil space, seeking reassurance. Leo, initially tense, finds a measure of solace, his muscles relaxing slightly in his mother's warm embrace. A subtle nod escapes him, a silent acknowledgement of the comfort he draws from this tender connection. The weight on his shoulders seems to lighten, if only momentarily, as he leans into the embrace. In the quiet intimacy of the moment, a fragile peace settles over Leo, a temporary reprieve. Sunlight floods the cozy bedroom, painting a warm tableau as Sarah awakens, her expression thoughtful. Lost in thought, Sarah sits up in bed, a serene smile gracing her lips as she contemplates the day ahead. She suggests reading a story, her voice soft and inviting, a gentle invitation to a world of imagination. Her hand moves towards a cherished book on the nightstand, its cover worn from countless adventures. The faded cover hints at the many stories held within, a gateway to countless worlds and unforgettable characters. Sarah picks up the book, her fingers tracing the familiar contours of the spine, a sense of anticipation. Soft lamplight paints the quiet bedroom as Sarah sits beside Leo's bed, a book open in her hands. Her voice, gentle and melodic, fills the room, each word a brushstroke, creating vivid images. Leo lies with his eyes closed, a peaceful expression gracing his face in the dim light. Sarah's soothing voice transports him to a world of adventure and wonder, far beyond the room. The room is filled with a sense of calm as the story unfolds, creating a cocoon of warmth and safety. Soft light bathes the bedroom as Sarah sits beside Leo, an open book resting gently in her lap. Her soothing voice fills the quiet space as she reads, each word a gentle lullaby. Leo's breathing gradually slows, finding a calm, steady rhythm that fills the room. Visible tension melts away from Leo's body, his muscles easing into peaceful repose. His hand, once clenched, begins to unfurl, fingers releasing their tight grip on the blanket. A serene stillness settles over Leo, enveloped in the comforting embrace of sleep. In the soft glow of the nightlight, Sarah's voice gently fills the room, the tale nearing its end. Her soothing tone weaves a tapestry of dreams as she looks lovingly at Leo. Leo, nestled in his bed, listens intently, his eyelids growing heavy with the pull of sleep. His small hand clutches his favorite stuffed animal, a silent guardian in the dim light. A soft, sleepy voice whispers, "Thank you, Mom." A heartfelt gratitude floating in the quiet air. Soft light bathes the bedroom as Sarah leans over Leo, her silhouette, a comforting presence in the dim. She gently presses a kiss to his forehead, a tender moment captured in the quiet stillness of the night. Her eyes, filled with warmth and love, linger on his face, a silent promise of protection and care. "Sweet dreams, my love. I'm always here if you need me," she whispers, her voice a soothing balm in the darkness. In the quiet bedroom, Sarah reaches for the bedside table, her silhouette soft in the dim light. The small nightlight flickers to life, a beacon of warmth against the encroaching darkness. A gentle amber glow fills the space, pushing the shadows back into the room's hidden corners. The light casts a soothing ambiance, promising a night of peaceful dreams. Sarah settles in, the soft light creating a haven of tranquility and calm. The room breathes with quiet anticipation, awaiting the stillness of sleep. Sarah slips quietly from the room, her shadow momentarily darkening the space. The door closes softly behind her, sealing the silence within. Leo watches light patterns dance on the ceiling, lost in thought. A wave of calm washes over him, the world outside fading away. Days later, Leo lies in bed, tucked under covers, less anxious than before, the room softly lit by a nightlight. Gentle shadows dance around the room, a comforting embrace in the quiet darkness. The nightlight casts a warm glow, bathing Leo's face in a gentle, reassuring light. Narration. He remembers the story and the warmth of his mother's hug. A faint smile plays on Leo's lips as he drifts off to sleep, memories of warmth filling his dreams. In the dimly lit bedroom, Leo sits up, a small nightlight casting long shadows. He reaches for a worn book on his nightstand, its familiar weight comforting in his hands. Carefully, he opens the book, its pages whispering secrets only he can understand. His lips move, forming the words, his voice a soft echo of his mother's soothing tone. In the soft glow of the bedside lamp, Leo sits up, the familiar comfort of his bedroom wrapping around him like a warm blanket. His gaze drifts across the room, settling on the nightstand beside his bed, where memories linger like lingering scents. A small bottle of lavender oil catches his eye, its presence a gentle reminder of Sarah's thoughtful care. He recalls Sarah's tender gesture, putting a few drops on my pillow to help me relax. The scent of lavender fills the air, bringing a sense of calm as he reflects on Sarah's kindness. Leo unscrews a small bottle, his movements slow and deliberate. He inhales deeply, eyes closed, savoring the calming scent of lavender. Muscles loosen, tension melts away with each breath. His mind quiets, chaos receding like the tide pulling away from the shore. A serene expression washes over Leo's face, a moment of peace found. In the quiet of his bedroom, Leo prepares for sleep. A ritual of lavender drops on his pillow. He settles into the soft bedding, anticipation evident in his gentle movements. A deep inhale fills his lungs, the fragrant lavender promising tranquility. The soothing scent envelops him, a calming wave washing over his senses. Peace descends as the aromatic oils work their magic, easing the day's tension. In the stillness, tranquility embraces Leo, a serene prelude to a restful night. Leo closes his eyes, brow furrowed, battling inner turmoil in an unknown place. He focuses on his breath, seeking calm amidst chaos, a technique from Sarah. A memory flickers, Sarah's voice, a guiding light in his turbulent mind. Breathe in slowly, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. His face softens as serenity washes over him, a beacon in the dark. Leo sits in a meditative posture, eyes closed, a serene expression on his face. He deeply inhales, focusing on a slow, rhythmic breathing technique to calm his racing heart. His anxiety fades, replaced by a growing sense of calm and inner peace. A tranquil stillness envelops him as he continues his practice, finding solace in the moment. Leo retreats into his mind, seeking the sun-drenched peace of a golden beach under a clear sky. Waves whisper against the shore, seagulls cry in the distance. He imagines the sharp, clean scent of pine in a forest, sunlight dappling through the green canopy, or a cozy cabin, a fire crackling warmly, casting dancing shadows that promise solace and peace. Leo stands in faint light, alone, eyes closed, head bowed, lost in deep concentration. In a hushed whisper, Leo repeats, "I am safe. I am strong. I am loved. I loved." Again, with growing conviction, "I am safe. I am strong. I am loved." A final, resolute affirmation echoes softly, "I am safe. I am strong. I am loved." Weeks later, Leo is safe in his bed, reading by the soft bedside lamp. His brow is furrowed in concentration, lost in the world of his book. The comforting darkness contrasts with the fear that once held him captive. A newfound strength radiates from his relaxed posture, a testament to his resilience. In the dim bedroom, Leo closes his book, a serene smile gracing his lips as the day's adventures come to a close. With deliberate care, he places the book on the nightstand, its tales now tucked away until tomorrow. He reaches for a small bottle of lavender oil, its soothing scent promising a night of peaceful dreams. Gently, he tips a few drops onto his pillow, preparing his senses for a tranquil slumber. The soft glow of the bedside lamp fades as Leo settles in, ready to surrender to the embrace of sleep. In quiet contemplation, Leo sits, eyes closed, in a meditative posture, seeking inner peace in an unknown location. He deeply inhales, focusing on the sensation of air filling his lungs, seeking balance with each controlled breath. Leo exhales slowly, releasing tension, his face serene as he finds stillness in the rhythm of his breath. His body relaxes, and his mind quiets, finding solace within the sanctuary of his meditative practice. Leo's face softens as he retreats into his mind, seeking solace from the world. A sun-drenched beach unfolds, promising peace and escape. Gentle waves crash in a rhythmic symphony, washing away worries. Warm sand squishes beneath his toes, grounding him in the moment. The air smells of salt and sunshine. This is his safe place, a sanctuary. Leo closes his eyes, his face a canvas of vulnerability and unwavering resolve. He retreats into himself, seeking a sanctuary within the storm of his thoughts. "I am safe. I am strong. I am loved," he repeats, a mantra against the encroaching darkness. Each word is a step, fortifying his spirit against the unseen battles he faces. Leo's gentle smile deepens as he drifts into sleep, bathed in the nightlight's warm glow. The soft light dances across his face, reflecting a sense of calm and contentment. The room is still, save for the quiet rhythm of his breath. Peace settles over Leo's room as the night deepens. In soft darkness, Leo sleeps soundly, his small chest rising and falling gently. Moonlight paints his face, casting a serene, ethereal glow. The room is still, filled with the quiet peace of a sleeping child's haven. Shadows dance softly, creating patterns on the walls. A peaceful slumber envelops Leo, undisturbed and serene. Distant thunder rumbles as Leo sleeps soundly in his bed, unaware of the brewing storm. Leo stirs slightly, a peaceful expression on his face. As he dreams, he finds comfort in the familiarity of his room, a sanctuary from the storm outside. The sound of the rain intensifies, yet Leo remains undisturbed, lost in his dreams. Safe and secure, Leo sleeps on, the thunderstorm a distant lullaby. Darkness fills the bedroom, broken only by lightning flashing across Leo's sleeping face. Rain lashes the windows, a constant, violent rhythm to the night's symphony. Thunder rumbles, shaking the room, but Leo slumbers on, peaceful and unaware. The storm intensifies, nature's fury unleashed, yet he remains lost in dreams. His peaceful sleep is a stark contrast to the tempest raging outside. Rain lashes against the windows of Leo's apartment as thunder rumbles. Leo sits calmly in his armchair, unfazed by the storm raging outside. Leo's routines have become a source of strength and resilience, the narration whispers. A book rests open in Leo's lap, a silent testament to his inner peace. He can handle whatever comes his way, even a thunderstorm, the narration concludes. Sunlight bathes the kitchen as Leo enjoys his cereal, his face lit with pure, childlike joy. Anna and Mark watch Leo, their faces mirroring contentment and love for their energetic son. The morning light catches the vibrant colors of the kitchen, a scene of domestic tranquility. Leo's boundless energy fills the room, promising a day full of play and laughter. Sunlight washes into Sarah and Leo's apartment, highlighting the peaceful morning. Sarah watches Leo, noting the unusual absence of dark circles under his eyes. A gentle observation escapes her lips, tinged with relief. "You've been sleeping so well lately, honey." The room is filled with quiet contentment as they enjoy a rare moment of peace. Leo smiles gently, a peaceful expression gracing his features. His eyes reflect a deep sense of tranquility, a quiet harbor in an unknown place. "I have my routines," he says, his voice soft and reassuring, each word carefully chosen, each syllable a step on a familiar path. "They help me feel safe," he continues, the words carrying weight. "And calm," he concludes, his smile unwavering, a beacon of serenity. Sunlight bathes the living room, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Mom and Dad share a knowing glance, pride evident in their eyes. A small, tender smile graces their lips as they observe Leo. Leo is the focus of their attention, radiating warmth and affection. The room feels peaceful, filled with silent admiration. Their shared gaze speaks volumes, a bond strengthened by love. Sunlight floods Leo's room, illuminating dust motes swirling in the air. Toys and books are scattered around the floor. A colorful chaos surrounds Leo. Lost in his world, Leo sprawls on the floor, a picture of pure joy. He is completely absorbed, his face alight with carefree abandon. Golden sunlight paints the scene, enhancing the innocence of childhood. The room is a haven of imagination, creativity flowing freely around Leo. Sunlight floods Leo's room, illuminating dancing dust motes and chasing away the lingering shadows of past fears. Leo reaches for his book, his fingers gently tracing the worn cover, a silent promise of courage. He opens the book, its pages whispering tales of old. But now, there's no fear in his eyes. The stories that once haunted now hold no power, their darkness fading in the bright morning light. Each word becomes a step forward, a testament to his strength and resilience. Leo reads, not with trepidation, but with newfound confidence. He knows he can handle anything now. In his cozy apartment, Leo sinks into his armchair, a soft smile gracing his lips, lost in peaceful contemplation. The warm lamplight casts a gentle glow, illuminating the comforting sanctuary of his personal space. His eyes reflect a quiet gratitude, a silent acknowledgement of the simple joys that light up his world. Dust motes dance in the air, a poetic metaphor for the enduring light found even in the darkest nights. Under the bright sun, Leo's laughter echoes through the park. He sprints across the green grass, a joyful expression lighting his face. The air is fresh as Leo plays tag with his friends. Leo's energy is boundless as he enjoys the day. Sunlight warms his face as he shares smiles with friends. Sunlight fills Leo's room, illuminating scattered toys and a morning of joyful play. Leo's laughter echoes as he builds a tower of blocks, his face radiant with pure joy. His movements are light, unburdened by anxiety, a stark contrast to before. He is now a happy, healthy child, living his life to the fullest. A warm smile spreads across my face, content to witness his transformation. The room feels lighter, filled with the promise of a bright, carefree future for Leo. In his pajamas, Leo carefully dabs lavender oil onto his pillow, a nightly ritual in the quiet of his room. The scent of lavender fills the air as he prepares for sleep, a small comfort in the darkness. Sitting cross-legged, eyes closed, Leo inhales deeply, seeking solace in the calming aroma. He breathes in, a moment of peace before sleep, hoping for sweet dreams and a restful night. Leo closes his eyes, seeking refuge within the sanctuary of his mind. Sun-drenched beach, the warmth kissing his skin, waves fill his ears. A world away from turmoil, it is Leo's sanctuary. Peace descends as the rhythmic waves wash away the day's burdens. In the quiet of the night, Leo lies in bed, his eyes closed, a peaceful serenity gracing his features. His voice, a soft whisper, fills the room with a soothing mantra, a gentle rhythm against the night's hum. I am safe, I am strong, I am loved, he repeats, each word a beacon in the darkness. A wave of tranquility washes over him, easing the tension from his brow and softening the lines around his eyes. His breathing deepens, slows, and he drifts into sleep, a portrait of peaceful surrender. The screen fades to black, signaling the end of a chapter. Silence descends, leaving lingering echoes of the story. Darkness envelops, inviting reflection on all that has transpired. A final, profound stillness marks the narrative's conclusion. Years have passed. The once childish room now reflects a teenage Leo's evolving world. Soft lamplight spills across his desk as Leo intensely focuses on his studies. Posters of space and science now adorn the walls, replacing childish drawings. A half-finished model rocket sits on a shelf, a testament to lingering dreams. The room retains its cozy feel, but a sense of growing up permeates the air. Leo's brow furrows in concentration, unaware of the changes around him. Sunlight fills the office, illuminating a small bottle of lavender oil sitting on the otherwise sterile desk. He glances down at the lavender oil, its familiar scent, a ghost from his distant childhood. A faint, nostalgic smile tugs at the corner of his mouth as forgotten comforts resurface. The lavender oil is a relic, a silent testament to a time of innocence and peace. In his room, bathed in soft lamplight, Leo sits amidst a sea of books, a picture of quiet resolve. He inhales deeply, steadying himself, the ghost of past anxieties fading into the night. A sense of calm washes over him, replacing the turmoil with an unwavering belief. With a newfound peace, he returns to his studies, the weight on his shoulders lifted. A subtle smile graces his lips, a testament to his journey and the strength he has found. In this moment, he is capable, he is ready, he is a far cry from the anxious soul he once was. In his dorm, bathed in laptop light, Leo video chats, a smile lighting his face. His eyes sparkle with newfound independence, a clear reflection of his happiness. The soft glow accentuates his youthful features, highlighting a serene confidence. He is truly at peace, thriving in his new environment, a world away from home. Sunlight floods Sarah's apartment, highlighting the concern etched on her face as she sips her coffee. Leo sits opposite her, a picture of ease, seemingly untouched by the worries that plague Sarah. "Have you been sleeping well, Leo?" Sarah asks, her voice laced with a hint of apprehension. Leo's calm demeanor is unsettling. "Yes, actually, I've been sleeping great," he replies, a serene smile playing on his lips. "It's all thanks to the routines I learned when I was a kid," Leo continues, his words carrying an unnerving weight. Sarah watches Leo, her unease growing with each word, the bright sunlight doing little to dispel the shadows. Sunlight floods the room, illuminating dust. Leo's parents watch him, pride etched on their faces. Anna watches her son, a soft smile gracing her lips, her eyes filled with maternal affection. "He's grown into such a fine young man," Anna says, her voice filled with warmth. Mark nods in agreement, his gaze firm, a quiet confidence in his son's abilities. "He's ready for anything life throws at him," Mark declares, a hint of emotion in his tone. In the soft glow of his bedside lamp, Leo moves with a quiet, practiced grace. He meticulously folds his clothes, each movement precise and deliberate. The room is filled with a sense of calm, yet a deep tension underlies his actions. He places the folded clothes on a chair, a silent ritual unfolding in the dim light. Preparing for bed, Leo clings to the familiar routines, with quiet resolve. His movements betray a hidden determination, a battle fought in the stillness. In the quiet bedroom, he carefully drops lavender oil onto his pillow, filling the air with a calming scent. He begins his breathing technique, each inhale deep and deliberate, each exhale a release. His eyes close gently, seeking solace in the darkness as peace washes over his face. He envisions his safe place, a refuge built of memories and tranquility, far from the world. In the stillness, he finds a fragile peace, a moment of serene escape from the day's turmoil. Under the sun, Leo sits on the beach, waves whispering secrets to the shore, a thoughtful expression shadowing his face. The sun warms his skin, yet a quiet melancholy lingers in his eyes as he gazes out at the endless horizon. He reflects on days past, when this beach was his sanctuary, a refuge from the world's harsh realities. But now, a change is felt, an unsettling shift in the atmosphere of his once safe haven. Leo realizes that his safe place has changed over the years, no longer just a beach, but where he is loved. Sunlight bathes Leo's face as he closes his eyes, inhaling deeply, gathering himself for the trials ahead. A moment of serene preparation, a calm before the storm brewing within the unknown location. Leo whispers, "I am safe. I am strong. I am loved." Each word a pillar of self-assurance against the unseen. He embraces the mantra, fortifying his spirit with the conviction of a life earned and cherished. Under a radiant sun, Leo strides along the golden beach, warmth kissing his face and the scent of the sea filling his lungs. He is surrounded by friends, their joyful laughter echoing in the air, creating a symphony of happiness and camaraderie. Sunlight glistens on the gentle waves, mirroring the radiant smiles of those sharing this perfect day with Leo. A perfect moment, sealed by the warmth of friendship and the boundless beauty of the sea. Inside Leo's mind, a soft smile lights his face, genuine and heartfelt. A wave of gratitude washes over him, appreciation for life's winding path. Subtle lines around his eyes tell tales of experiences and lessons. Leo, VO. Even in the face of anxiety, there is always hope and happiness. In his cozy apartment, Leo is absorbed in a book, surrounded by cherished photos of family and friends. The warm light in Leo's apartment casts a gentle glow on the personal mementos scattered throughout the room. Lost in the pages, Leo seems oblivious to the world outside, the book his sole companion this night. Family photos hint at stories and shared joys, surrounding Leo with silent, comforting presences. He closes the worn book gently, its cover whispering tales of old adventures and forgotten dreams. A soft smile touches his lips as his eyes wander across the room, a silent observer of his world. Sunlight pours through the window, illuminating dust motes like tiny stars in the vast expanse of air. A profound sense of peace washes over him, settling deep within his heart and soul. He reflects on a life filled with love, laughter, and a sense of purpose. Sunlight paints the room as Leo sits, a gentle smile on his lips, radiating a hard-won peace. The ghosts of past anxieties swirl around him, now powerless reminders of battles fought and won. "My anxiety made me stronger, more compassionate," narration says, voice soft but firm. "I've learned to appreciate the simple things," narration continues, "and to cherish the people who matter most." Leo smiles genuinely, gratitude washing over his face. He reflects on hard-won lessons and personal growth. A sense of readiness settles within him. Leo knows he's prepared to face the uncertain future. Years later, Leo sits, aged, in his worn chair, a book open but his gaze far away, lost in time. The room overflows with photos, a vibrant mosaic of smiling faces, a life celebrated, a love immortalized. Each photo whispers stories of joy, sorrow, and the enduring bonds of family and friendship. In the quiet of the night, the weight of memories settles around him like a comforting, familiar blanket. Sunlight streams into the bedroom as the old man gently closes a worn book, his touch lingering on its aged cover. He surveys the familiar, sunlit room, a gentle smile gracing his lips as memories flicker in his eyes. A wave of peace washes over him, filling his heart with a profound sense of fulfillment and contentment. "I've lived a long and happy life," a voice whispers, echoing through the quiet room. Filled with love, laughter, and purpose, the narration continues, painting a portrait of a life well lived. His eyes crinkle at the corners as he embraces the warmth of the sun, a testament to a life fully embraced. Extreme close-up on Leo's focused eyes, clear and determined. Quick montage. Leo, as a child, hiding, consumed by fear. Flashes of failure, a test, a presentation, sweat, drenched anxiety. Leo takes a deep, calming breath before speaking, regaining control. Leo's face in the present, calm and centered, a subtle smile forming. Leo realizes that his anxiety has been a part of him all along. Inside Leo's mind, a genuine smile radiates across his face, reflecting a life well lived. A profound sense of gratitude washes over him, a wave of calm settling deep within his soul. "I'm ready," Leo declares, his voice resonating with newfound peace and acceptance. Narration. He knows that he's ready to face whatever comes next. In the serene landscape of his mind, Leo embraces the unknown with unwavering resolve. Leo walks along the sun-kissed beach, hand in hand with his grandchildren, laughter echoing around them. Warm sunlight bathes the joyful faces of family and friends gathered around Leo on the sandy shore. The gentle sea breeze carries the happy chatter of loved ones, a symphony of joy surrounding Leo. Leo smiles, his eyes reflecting years of love and laughter, surrounded by his cherished family. Footprints in the sand mark a path of shared memories, a testament to a life filled with love and joy. The golden sun sets on the horizon, painting a picturesque scene of family and friendship on the beach. Sunlight warms the study, as the elderly man is surrounded by his adoring grandchildren. "When I was younger, I struggled with anxiety," the grandfather confesses, his voice filled with vulnerability. "It felt like a storm cloud constantly hanging over my head," he continues, his eyes reflecting past struggles. "I developed routines, morning walks and quiet meditation," the grandfather shares, offering a glimpse of hope. "Each of you will face your own fears," he says, his wisdom resonating through the sunlit room. "Don't be afraid to experiment," the grandfather encourages, his eyes sparkling with love and hope. Sunlight paints the room as Leo's grandchildren gather, their eyes wide with adoration, ready to be swept away by his tale. Each face mirrors a blend of awe and inspiration, hanging on every word as the story unfolds. Dust motes twirl in the golden light, a visual echo of the magic woven into Leo's memories. A palpable warmth envelops them, the unspoken language of family love and shared history. They can overcome anything with courage, resilience, and the love of their family, the narration speaks. Hope blossoms in their young hearts, nurtured by the enduring strength of their grandfather's spirit. Sunlight bathes the room as Leo sits in his armchair, dust motes dancing in the golden rays, a serene smile on his face. His aged eyes sparkle with pride, watching his grandchildren play, their laughter filling the air with joy and innocence. A sense of deep contentment washes over him, a silent acknowledgement of the lasting legacy he has created. Lost in thought, Leo pauses, his peaceful expression reflecting a lifetime of love, wisdom, and cherished memories. Leo smiles, feeling proud of his grandchildren. A voice narrates, underscoring the depth of his emotional bond. He knows that his story will continue to inspire generations to come. The narration concludes, sealing his legacy. In the tranquil stillness of night, Leo rests peacefully in his bed, a serene smile playing on his lips. His loved ones gather around, a silent circle of warmth and support, enveloping him in their tender embrace. Their presence casts a comforting glow, a gentle shield against the encroaching darkness of the night. Each face reflects a deep love and connection, their shared bond filling the room with a palpable sense of peace. Time seems to stand still as they watch over him, cherishing every moment in this quiet, intimate sanctuary. Bathed in soft moonlight, he closes his eyes, a gentle smile playing on his lips as lavender fills the air. Gratitude washes over him, a deep appreciation for a life filled with joy and love. Shadows dance on the walls as his breathing slows, a peaceful expression settling on his face. He drifts to sleep, knowing his spirit will live on in the hearts of those he touched. The world fades, colors bleeding into darkness, a final flicker of light, then nothing remains. Silence descends, absolute and all-encompassing. The story ends, leaving only echoes behind.